but that's how it goes sometimes. Sister's interested in, so I'll be going to the movies later. That's why I'm starting the stream early. There we go. Alright, let's get things moving. Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to another Dark Souls stream. I was intending on finishing this last night, but since I ended up losing a bet, well, that ended up not quite happening. But anyway, last time we played, I ended up losing a couple of bets, which is the main reason why I was unable to finish it last night. Because I thought I could first try Bet of Chaos as well as first try Manus. Unfortunately, I got unlucky. We do still need to kill Manus, by the way, but first things first, while I have this gear equipped, I'm going to go for shooting down Kalameet. It's going to be tedious and take a while, which is why I want to get as much out of the day as possible, because I don't know how long it's going to take, especially if I end up having any slip-ups that gets me killed. So let's get strapped in and get to some killing. Hey there, Jedi.
You're streaming a bit early today, aren't you?
Yeah, I started the stream a bit early. I wanted to get as much time out of the day as possible. Because there's the likely chance that me and my sister will be going to the movies today. There's a new Studio Ghibli movie we want to check out. Oh, that can still fire even when one-handed? I guess I'm used to the other dragon weapons. There we go. Oh! So that tears away at roughly 20 durability every time I use the sword beams. That's a lot of durability being torn down. But yeah, I found a spot that's pretty good for shooting down Kalameet. It mainly just comes down to me making sure I just stick to the right position to make sure that I remain shooting, as well as be able to take him down. It's going to be super tedious, but I think I can do it. And once we do it, we'll have beaten Kalameet, and then we'll just have to take out Manus legitimately. Alright, here he comes. Yep, figured you'd do that. Oh yeah, I want to angle this up to around here for when Kalameet comes in. Alright, here he comes. I don't know if that's too high or not. We should be fine. Move forward a slight bit. I should think about healing at some point. Just to make sure I'm not taking too many risks. I mean, I still have plenty of health as long as I properly block. But yeah, with how little my arrows are dealing to Kalameet, I'm not sure if it's just because of distance or if it's something else. But I mean, at the moment, I'm getting the most that I can out of the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. So I can't really do anything else to have damage be any higher. And where's Kalameet at? So far he's not showing up. Alright, where are you at, Kalameet? So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Luckily I have a large stash of healing items, so we don't have to wait around for too long. But yeah, as things are now, like, we're basically gonna be here all day. I just need to make sure I'm in just the right position to make sure I only get hit once with the fire. Because if I get hit twice and I end up not having enough stamina, that'll add up to me dying. So I just need to make sure I'm in just the right position, because I gotta make sure I'm close enough that Kalameet at least shows up, and not too far away, and not too close that I end up getting hit twice by the fire. That's the main focus right now, is making sure I don't get hit too often. Okay, here he comes. Okay, good block. Alright, get ready. Alright, he's gonna come over in a moment, I can tell. This method of killing Kalameet definitely requires a lot of patience, as well as a lot of healing items. Is he coming? Here he comes. Okay, good. It's slow, but it'll work. The main thing just comes down to making sure I have enough healing items. And with the fact that I have, like, all 5 of my slots filled up with healing items, I should supposedly have more than enough to be able to take him down. Should I wait for him to maybe get a little bit closer when he does that? I'm not sure. Okay, he's gonna do that. Is he gonna come on over? So, the movie me and my sister planned on going to watch, it's a new Studio Ghibli movie called, like, I think it's called The Boy and the Heron? I hope I pronunciated that correctly. That was close. Okay, so I need just a little bit of extra stamina for when Kalameet comes in to attack. It's a bit of a problem, because I already have the most I can get out of my stamina buffs. Okay, about... like, one bar not being filled is a safe amount, it seems. So as long as I stay in just the right spot and make sure that I'm not too close, I should be okay. Just gotta be careful, because if I break this pattern at all, it will be instant death. Okay, let's move a little closer. Because so far Kalameet's not showing up yet. So far this position is proving well since I'm only getting hit by the fire once. Oh, is that gonna hit? I had just barely enough stamina to be able to block that. I don't know if I'd be doing better if I had enough strength for Havel's Great Shield. I really should have put strength up to 50. I never thought there'd be a scenario where I'd actually need Havel's Great Shield and need my strength to be all the way up to 50. But here we are. It turns out I need it, and it's costing me for not being ready. Am I healing to it? Okay, no, I healed at a decent time. Yeah, I missed. Alright, get ready. So maybe once I notice that his health is starting to get low, maybe I'll have that be when I'll go and switch over to Gough's Great Arrows. Since I've been told that I get the unique dialogue from him if I use his arrows to strike him down. Okay, here he comes. see some of his health going down, so at least we're making progress. I probably am not going to have enough Estus flasks. Luckily I have plenty of healing items at the ready. Thankfully, we're getting... What's the pace going with these?
Hold on to it.
What's it up to? There it is. No, no, no. Glad to see this is possible, but at the same time, it is super tedious. Here it comes. At least it works, even if it's tedious.
It's not even a fill up.
I'm already down quite a few Estus flasks, and it's only lost a sliver of health. So I'll definitely need to use up tons of humanity for this. as well as potentially even those divine blessings. So I'm beginning to become unsure if I'm even going to have enough to take this thing out.
I'm gonna do it for a minute.
Okay. That might have been a bit too early. Well, I still got a decent hit out of that. Yeah, he's not even at half health yet. So I really need to make sure I get the most out of my healing items. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh! Hey, Blue Girly, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? So I know what I'm doing right now probably looks stupid, but as part of losing a bet, I've taken on the challenge of trying to kill Kalameet without Gough shooting him down. That's something I'm trying to do at this time. You're welcome. I'm not exactly sure what I did that deserves a thanking, but sure, you're welcome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going pretty well. How about you? It's going alright. So one of the reasons why I decided to start stream early today was because me and my sister might be going to watch a movie at the theaters today. Because we've been recently trying to watch all the Studio Ghibli movies, and while there's still some left we have to watch, one that recently got released in theaters is one called, like, The Boy and the Heron, something like that. So that's a movie we're interested in going to watch. Still can't fully figure out yet the best way from this spot to get the most out of damage with my arrows. Remember, you were on my stream before. I mean, I've had quite a few audience members. I know you're not quite to the point yet that I'd consider you one of my regulars. But I do recognize your name, so I know you've been around before on the channel. Alright, let's move a little closer. Because sometimes if I'm too far away, Kalameet won't show up. I do got a bit of some of its health down, so I'm at least making progress here, but we're going to be here for a bit of a while with this strat. Yes, I definitely consider you a regular, Princess Jackie. In your follows, so you just saw and joined. Okay. Yeah, cool. Where's Kalameet at here? But yeah, I hope you have a great time. Now, I'll admit this stream is going to be mostly... And I did not mean to shoot that. That was a misfire on my part. I do have hundreds of Dragon Slayer arrows as well as Gough's great arrows, so I have more than enough to be able to kill Kalameet with the current rate that we're taking him down. Again, though, we are going to be here for quite a while. We're having... you are good. Good as in good in the game, or good as in having a good day? I mean, I know I'm technically having both. Okay, I got hit twice there. Thankfully, I had enough stamina to tank it. I gotta be careful with my positioning here, because if I'm not... And if I don't have enough stamina to block twice, the fire is basically insta-kill if I don't have enough to properly block it all. So I gotta make sure I'm ready and have plenty of stamina. Good in-game, but you can suppose for... Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, now technically this isn't the intended method to kill Kalameet. Normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to talk to Gough and have him shoot Kalameet down to keep him grounded for a proper boss fight against it. But yeah, it is possible to beat him by doing what I'm doing, which is shooting him down with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. It's super tedious, and you'll definitely want to stock up on plenty of decent healing items, so after the next time Kalameet shows up here... he posted low-effort video last night, and it's got 13 likes and 400-something views. Have you played Baldur's Gate? I have no interest in playing the game of the year. I already have a very large backlog of games I'm interested in playing. Seriously, I do think Mario Bros. Wonder or Tears of the Kingdom should have been Game of the Year. I know that's probably what a lot of people think. But yeah, it's... I guess I'm just a bit salty about that because there wasn't too much of anything interesting at the Game Awards, so for the winning games to be games that I don't know anything about, maybe not Game of the Year, but at least the Best Indie Game Award. Yeah, Pizza Tower should have won Best Indie Game Awards. No interest in horror games, mostly Phasmo. Alright. But yeah, I've been told that there's unique dialogue if you actually kill Kalameet without Gough's help. So I want to see what that dialogue is. My only fear is if I'm going to have enough healing items. I can tell Kalameet's health is going down, so even though it's going to take all day, I know I'll at least kill Kalameet eventually. This is on New Game Plus 7, by the way. Princess Jackie says she loves horror over on YouTube. I'll have to answer my phone in a moment. But first, where's Kalameet at? He's not showing up. But to be honest, you love the mechanism and graphics of Baldur's Gate, if you know. Well, I know nothing about Baldur's Gate. Where is Kalameet at? Am I just that far away? Because Kalameet should be showing up by now. So I was quite impressed that Kalameet didn't show up quite often there. PS2, yes. Yeah, that's my phone notifications. Let me check it real quickly before Kalameet loops back around. Let's see here. Notification sound is papers, please. Next sound is notification. Ah! Messages are set to the Jacksepticeye high five. Very nice. Okay, let me try. Where's... Ah, here we are. I want to try something here. Okay, there we go. Okay, my sister plans on meeting up with me at around 5:30 for movies. Definitely a bit early. I guess she wants to head out somewhere for... Your ringtone is the Portal radio. Okay. I think my guy is safe in this spot, so as long as I don't move, I need to quick do something. So hopefully Kalameet doesn't come over and kill me while I am out doing stuff here, because I've got plans tonight. From how long am I into stream? We're only about a half an hour into today's stream. Alright, now I'll be right back. game.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael Brown. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Alright. Everything is all set for the movies tonight. Apologies for being gone for so long, everyone. Alright, the tickets are all set for tonight. Let me get back on seat. And apologies for the wait, everyone. Yeah, I had to go do that. And luckily, Kalameet has not killed me yet, so we can keep at it with the with shooting him down. Hopefully, he's not able to regenerate his health if I leave him alone for too long. What is my favorite short film? Ooh, I think there was actually one that I saw in class fairly recently called Butterfly Circus. It was a really good one, in my opinion. Okay, now where were we here? We were in the middle of shooting Kalameet down. Hopefully Kalameet can't regenerate his health like the Hellkite Dragon can in the Berg whenever you decide to use the shooting strategy. So otherwise we'll be in trouble. It means that I should not have left the screen alone while... Okay, what's its health looking at? Okay, no, it still has all the damage taken that I dealt earlier. Good. So, sister's messaging me again. I'll wait for a moment just in case Kalameet comes back. But yeah, Butterfly Circus, that was one of favorite short film is the one you sent me on Discord. Oh, okay. Gotta focus on not aiming correctly, although Kalameet hasn't shown up yet. So you really like A Man in the Woods, huh, Jackie? I mean, when I saw it, yeah, it was great. From what I saw of it. Such unexpected. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a massive twist. I could sort of, like, piece together his descent into madness that led him becoming the man in the woods. So I could somewhat see where the twist was going, but Yeah, it was definitely. If you're a fan of those kind of twists, Jackie, I well, I don't know if I should recommend you that video game yet. It has some moments that might not be something someone of your age should be seeing. But I remember there was a similar twist I've seen like that in a video game called Live Alive. There recently got to be a Nintendo Switch remake of it, and from what I've seen, the twist, one of the big twists that happened to it is, like, absolutely tragic, is what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough Estus flasks to, on its own. The Estus flasks on their own aren't gonna be enough. Luckily, I have plenty of healing items stocked up. Not gonna be able to fully. Thank goodness I wasn't too close that I got hit twice. Otherwise, the hit would have probably been enough to kill me. But yeah, I've got all 5 of my item slots taken up for Estus Flasks, Humanity, Divine Blessings, Elizabeth Mushrooms, and Twin Humanities. So I pretty much have it all on me right now to make sure I last long enough to be able to shoot Kalameet down. I will say, though, now that I see that the rate at which I'm shooting Kalameet down is pretty good, maybe I should consider switching over to Gough's great arrows. Now that I know I have enough arrows, just to speed things up a little bit. Yeah, let's switch over to Gough's great arrows, since they're supposedly much more powerful than the Dragon Slayer arrows. Supposedly. I don't actually know how powerful these things truly are. But I mean, if I shoot similar and they're somehow weaker, either that or that was just a poorly timed shot. But if it's like that, I might as well stick with the Dragon Slayer arrows. If I'm gonna aim better with these. And wait until he gets low on health to use Gough's great arrows. Oh, hey, stop moving. You think an arrow that has God in the name would be most powerful? Well, it doesn't exactly have that name, but yeah, considering the stats of those arrows, I would think that they're stronger. But it turns out that they're not. I do know that I have to kill Kalameet with the arrows, so I can tear away at the majority of Kalameet's health with the Dragon Slayer arrows. At least. But yeah, it's quite interesting how Dragon Slayer arrows are dealing more damage. But yeah, if you look at the name here, there's Dragon Slayer arrows, Gough's great arrows. And if we look at the stats here, technically Gough's great arrows should deal more damage. So it's quite interesting that it only works in the right context, or it only works, like, doesn't work. Why is my character moving? Luckily, I still managed to get some decent damage output there. I don't know if there's a better position to deal more damage with the arrows, but as of the moment, this is my best option for shooting this thing down. Character, sorry, it had to hit an emote. What? Wait, what emote? Oh no, I don't know enough about emotes to fully understand how they work. Okay, here he comes. Okay, it only barely hit Kalameet. At least we're getting there with tearing away at all of his health. I don't know why the controller's configuration is messing me up all of a sudden. You know what would be quite a shame is if I end up making him end up slipping up at all during all of this and end up having to restart on Kalameet all over. That would be quite the shame. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Joke was funny as your head, but it made no sense saying it. Ah, gotcha. Alright, Kalameet. I'm ready for you. Only 44 that time. And I ended up getting hit twice there. Seeing a video about if T-Rexes were still around today, it wouldn't go after humans, really. I mean, we don't really know exactly what dinosaurs were like back in the day, because I mean, I know nowadays the scientific models for more realistic dinosaurs is that they had a lot more feathers than we realized, where, you know, a lot of dinosaurs interpreted in media are very scaly and stuff, when in actuality, like, science is saying that in actuality they were more feathery than we realize. Okay, what is it with my position that I'm getting hit twice now, instead of the usual one time? Hey, stop moving. Don't know why my guy keeps moving, but he is. And that's a bit of an annoyance to me. I also remember seeing... Oh, I read that already. Because humans are tiny for their diet, and they can easily escape, they also couldn't roar. Interesting. Stop moving. My guy just randomly decides to... I'm not sure if my controller is catching the case of the drift, or what's going on that it's doing that. I'm not a fan of it. I remember that's a fact that dinosaurs can't roar. I mean, it's one of those facts where it's like you had to be there to fully understand how they worked. I would think, anyway. Anyway. Wait on this dragon over here. Is it gonna come over, or am I not close enough? Let's move a little closer. Also, turns out the controller... Oh, hang on. It'll take a while, but at least it's working. Why is my guy moving? If he had walked into the fire, he would have risked dying there. I'm gonna get out of the way of the view of the waterfall, because it is really bugging me. Although Kalameet's coming up again, so let's get ready to fire. Also, it turns out the controller you bought works Just not with your switch. It's an issue with the dock, really. Interesting. So I didn't realize that the docking station could go back. Or could go bad. Alright, time to heal again. 8 Estus flasks remain, yet Kalameet's not at half health yet. We're definitely going to need some humanity. Hopefully what I have is enough. I would think with the rate that we're going that what I have should be enough. Because majority of my healing items, they're really good healing items. Stop moving. Otherwise you won't get the shot in and you'll get hit for nothing. Don't like it when he moves when I don't want him to. Laptop's fixed. You'll just use your controller for your laptop. Huh. Okay. Alright, here he comes. There we go. Only got hit once that time. Good. I have seen a video last night that indicated something about Kalameet maybe having a blind spot. Which sounds like it could be useful, but at the same time, it's like, it'll probably be difficult for me to master getting into the blind spot and making sure I'm able to stay in the blind spot to get the most out of damage. Laptop is fixed. Oh, I read that already. I'm getting another message now. Hang on, whoever's messaging me. I've got an important boss to take out. That's why I wanted to skip disable notifications for this app. If I get notifications from that app often, I'll turn it off again. We've almost used up 100 arrows trying to shoot this thing down. I'm certain I have enough arrows. I just need to make sure I don't slip up and die. That's the main thing I just gotta make sure of, is that I don't slip up and die. Ooh, that was a good shot. Anyways, head out for a bit. You need to get your baby brother ready for daycare. Okay. Have a good day, Jackie. Okay, I got hit twice there. Good thing I took a bit of a slight delay with the stamina regen. I wonder if I can... He's way too far away for that. Main thing is that I just make sure there's no slip-ups. As long as I don't have any slip-ups, I'll be okay. And I'll eventually get him taken down. But I've got roughly 2.5 hours, well, 2 hours and 20 minutes to do this before I have to meet up with my sister. Hopefully, he'll go down by then. Ooh, that was a good shot. The only question is, I don't know what triggered that. That's the first really good shot we've had in a while, and I have no idea what might have caused it. Okay, I might have found a good pattern to, like, get the most out of my attacks. Because if I can continue shooting at him like that, I'll get the most out of my arrows instead of always getting such a minuscule amount of damage dealt. Where's he at? Hey, freezing time. Kalameet should be looping back around in a moment. Now, for some reason I've noticed that the Dragon Slayer arrows are dealing more damage to Kalameet than the Gau's Great Arrows. I know I have to kill him with Gau's Great Arrows in order to get the unique dialogue from Gough. Wait, no, stop moving. But I found a position where I managed to land, like, a pretty good amount of damage. I'm not sure the exact spot of how I did it, but I managed to find a spot where I dealt some pretty good damage to Kalameet. Where I dealt, like, I think the highest damage output was, like, 194. I don't exactly know where I need to be or, like, where and when I should be shooting to get the most out of it. That was a pretty far shot. That's, yeah, not gonna be all that impressive. Nonetheless, I think as long as I keep at it like this, I should eventually have him killed. It is going to be a while, though. I just gotta make sure I don't slip up at all and end up dying. Hey, stop moving around. He's gonna come over. Yes, he is. And I missed. But yeah, it's mostly just gonna be me doing this for a while. I don't know how much longer this is gonna take. I think I'm getting close to having a quarter of his health down. I can't fully tell, though. Okay, here he comes again. Oh, almost half. Okay. So I'm doing a little bit better than I thought. It's still gonna be a bit of a while till he actually goes down. So I know, well, I did have that slight break to get the movie tickets ready for later today. It's still gonna be a while till Kalameet goes down. We need some SpongeBob 2 hours later. Or no, how does it sound like 2 hours later? I don't exactly know how he sounds. SpongeBob will always be a classic. I know some people have their thoughts about SpongeBob nowadays, but I'll always look back at SpongeBob as a good show. And I mean, going back to, you know, a lot of the episodes from the first 3 seasons, it's still a great show. Maybe there's some other episodes from other seasons that are good, but for the most part, you know, the first 3 seasons, they'll always be like SpongeBob in its prime, you know? And of course, the SpongeBob movies. To this day, SpongeBob the movie is still a great movie. I'm saying it now, as a full-grown adult. Or at least young adult, since I know I'm technically still in college. Where's Kalameet at? He should have shown up by now. Hello? Kalameet? Of course, yeah. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of memes come from SpongeBob. Because SpongeBob's a great show. Alright, let's maybe heal here. 4 Estus Flasks are remaining. I do still have a ton of other healing items, but in terms of Estus Flasks, I'm beginning to run low. Okay, yep, here he comes. Hopefully that's not too... Okay, no, I was still able to make the shot. I still don't know how I got such high damage earlier. Actually, this might be a bit too far away. Let's move a bit closer. Oh, I had the bow out there. Whoops. Said you have a lot of healing items on me. Yes, I'll show you in a moment. Also, we have used up roughly 100 Dragon Slayer arrows on Kalameet. So I have 4 Estus Flasks remaining. I have 60 Humanity, 18 Divine Blessings, 22 Elizabeth's Mushrooms, and 75 Twin Humanities. So I have a pretty good supply of healing items. Let's fire a little bit earlier. I want to see if I can find that sweet spot again that allowed me to deal 194 damage. Because so far I'm not really finding it. I don't know exactly the best spot to fire from for it. Yeah, I just felt like doing it. And that missed, and somehow I'm not close enough to get his attention. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have more than enough arrows. It mainly just comes down to just making sure I keep at it with landing hits on him. Have you figured out what? So, I think the reason why I died to Kalameet a few times earlier... Or are you talking about when I died to the Hellkite Dragon back in the previous stream? But in terms of Kalameet, the main instances of when I died was that I'd be in positions where I'd be just a bit too close and I ended up facing a bit too many hits. In instances where I just didn't quite have enough stamina to take 2 hits with the shield before getting knocked back and be open for a hit from the flames that was extremely powerful and one-shot me. That's what I see happened. Yeah, that might have been too early. Yep. He is roughly down to half health, though. So at least we're reaching the halfway point. So as long as we don't die, I should be able to keep at it like this for a while. And still make it to the movies with my sister. I just need to find that sweet spot to figure out what I did. I just don't know where and when I shot that I was able to deal a decent amount of damage. Nonetheless, as long as I keep shooting like this, he'll eventually go down. And keep things at this pace. Oh, that was 70. That's pretty good. Oh, is he doing the, That might have been a bit too much. Alright, here he comes. Are you sure that your damage is defined by a spawn? Maybe you just did a headshot and that's why... maybe. Because I feel like from what I experimented with on other dragons, I feel like it was like the closer the shot is or something, the more damage it deals, and that's what's affecting it. Or who knows, maybe it's possible to score like critical hits or something with... sometimes with your arrows. Might be a possibility. No way to prove it, though. Actually, I should wait for my stamina to regenerate before firing again. if Kalameet will show up again anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of factors into this. In terms of what they are exactly, I have no idea. I'm just sticking to what works for now, since at least I'm whittling away at his health. It would be interesting, though, if he could, like, shoot down Kalameet's wings and be able to ground him on your own. Similar to how Gough shoots him down. That'd be pretty neat if he could do that. Now, another thing to consider is that I usually like healing around when I'm down to half health, since it's usually the safe option. As long as I continue to block correctly, it should be safe for me to get my health down a little bit lower for when I start using, you know, the better healing items. So I shouldn't need to use as many. So this could still work. Oh, here he comes. Although that might have been a bad idea. Okay, hurry up and get back to the... Okay, thank goodness I only got hit once there, because if I slip up like that, I will die, so... And if I get hit twice, yeah, that would have killed me if I didn't only get hit once there. Luckily, the safe spot is helping out a lot, but I've had a few instances still where I got hit twice, so I still gotta make sure I keep my guard up. That was a risky move I took right there. Would be, but considering his size, it would take a lot of arrows. Maybe. Maybe. But as it stands, I'd say we should have him down eventually. That dealt hardly any damage at all. At least I landed a hit instead of taking damage for nothing. So it sounds like my headphones are messed up. Hang on. There we go, that sounds better. This might be too far away, though. He might not show up here. Let's move a little bit closer. Here he comes. No, I'm not picking up that chest until after I kill Kalameet. I know it's tempting to pick up another Titanite slab, but I don't think it's worth it. Is he coming? That was a slight waste. I mean, majority of the use of that Estus flask was still all used up, but I should have waited maybe just a bit longer before using that one up. That one was really bad. do wonder if I were to specifically go in that spot, if it would be possible to not get hit by anything at all. That is probably just an idea, though, and something that isn't something I can actually do. But it's an interesting idea to consider. Like, if I go specifically in this spot... Okay, no, regardless of where I go, I think I'm guaranteed to get hit at least once. I know there's the whole blind spot we talked about last stream, but I don't want to take my chances with that. I feel like that method is a bit too risky, since, like, you have to really know the arena well to know exactly which spots are the supposed blind spot, and the method to make sure that, like, he always uses the right moves that keeps you within the blind spot. It's going to take a lot of memorization when I feel like it'll be safer if we just stick with this strategy. Yeah. So yeah, it might be faster if I can master it, but as things are now, best I just play it safe. Still can't seem to get down that method, that sweet spot that got me that 194 damage. Alright, so maybe when I get down to about like 800 arrows remaining, that's when I'll consider switching over to Gough's great arrows. Or something. Alright. That's the last of my Estus flasks. That just leaves humanity now. Well, humanity as well as all my other healing items. So I still have plenty left. Also, by adding more humanity to the humanity meter, it'll make it to where I should technically have more defense, meaning that I'll be able to tank even more, technically. Because adding humanity to the humanity meter, that does increase defense against pretty much everything, right? Maybe not to a large extent, but to somewhat of an extent, I would think. Oh, that didn't get his attention? Well, he'll come over eventually, because I did move around quite a bit there. No? Messaging me? No, someone is not. Someone's messaging. I'm getting so much notifications that I don't know if I have no idea if it's my sister or what might be going on. So maybe what I'll do is I'll pay attention to see how much damage I'm taking per block to consider the best times to heal with humanity. Alright, that was pretty good. Because that deals roughly around a full bar of damage. So maybe just to be safe, my best openings to heal, I'd say, would be if I get to around either 3 or 2 bars of health remaining, depending on which comes first. That's my idea. So yeah, that's roughly around a bar of health lost per hit, I'd say. So I want to get the most out of my healing items. I don't want to just use them and that's it. If I can get some use out of this, I'd at least be satisfied in some way. We almost have it down to a quarter amount of health remaining. So I should consider at some point a good opening to switch over to Gough's Great Arrows. Even though from what I've seen stat-wise, they're basically weaker. Uh-oh. I forgot to fire! Okay, I might have to hope that I don't get hit twice. That was a risky move. Thankfully, I didn't get hit twice there. Thanks to the safe spot. That guarantees I only get hit once. But that was close. Alright, with the width at which we're at. I just don't want to risk a spot where I get hit twice, is the thing. Alright, so I think after this the next hit, I'll heal with the humanity. So yeah, I don't feel safe going any further than that, because if I take any more damage, those hits, if I get double hit, it will kill me. So my best option right now is to wait for that nice opening. Just gotta make sure I don't have any slip-ups, and I should be okay. Only 10? I know he was relatively far away, but only 10? Come on, angle the shot. There we go. 62, not bad. I didn't get hit at all there. I mean, that probably won't always happen, but I just found a safe spot. I found a blind spot on my own. Not one that guarantees good damage, since this will still be rather tedious to pull off, but That was impressive that I found a blind spot. Yeah, I won't always be safe here, but that was still impressive that I managed to hit a blind spot there. And not have to take any damage. Alright. What is my guy doing? I ended up not getting to land any shots there. Just a little bit annoyed since I'm in a position where every arrow counts. He's getting close to a quarter health remaining. Still not finding that sweet spot. Should I use up? I could also, at 850 Dragon Slayer arrows, consider moving over to Gau's Great Arrows. I only dealt 38. Alright, he's gonna come up this way. Yeah, I suppose once we get down to 850 with Dragon Slayer arrows, just for that satisfying number amount, I'll switch over to Gau's Great Arrows after this. Question is, I only have less than 2 hours to pull this off. And Kalameet still has a decent amount of health remaining. So I don't even know if I'm going to take Kalameet down in time. Yeah, pulling at 20, that's fine. Once again, we're reaching the point that I should consider using up another humanity. Let's maybe move a little bit closer. And let's pop another humanity. Have him down.
Hello, my name is Mark Klein. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hey there, is that you, Jackie?
Yes, it's me.
Welcome. Alright, we're making...
I just found a paper crown.
What'd you just find?
A paper crown.
Oh, paper crown. So now you can recreate the skit of doing every side quest in a video game.
The only issue is it's a little too big for my head. It's a little too small for my head. I'll just grip the counter and put it on. That's the good news. I can use the soundboard on mobile. That was goggers.
Oh, you can, oh, you're on mobile right now?
Yeah, I'm on mobile. Because my laptop is, as I said before, it's not working right now.
Oh, okay.
That's why my status set to offline, because I usually when I talk to my friends, I usually do it on the laptop, but I don't want to explain to them that I broke my laptop.
Okay. Good move. Alright, last Dragon Slayer.
Oh, wait, sorry, I interrupted my...
Alright. Last Dragon Slayer arrow before I switch over to Gau's Great Arrows to make sure I'm using those to kill Kalameet. Because I've been told that I specifically have to kill him with Gau's Great Arrows to get the supposedly unique dialogue out of him. So even though I consider these to be weaker, it's what I'll be using for now. Like, watch, what we were dealing around 40 and 50 before. That was kind of early. Oh, that also was kind of around 41. Okay, then. Maybe that was just a bit of a lucky shot.
Also, earlier in stream when you went out to go do something, I quickly hopped in the BC call just to say the exact same thing I did when I joined this call.
What, that was Goggers, or...
No. Hello everybody, my name is Mark.
Oh. Yeah, see, that was only 21. It's like... The arrows from Gao's Great Bow are so much weaker. So it's like, if it's gonna be like that, I might as well keep using the Dragon Slayer arrows.
Also, again, I sent you a picture of all I got loot by.
What's going on, Jackie?
You know how I said I got a Switch Pro controller, but I can't use it on my Switch?
Oh, that's what you meant in terms of the docking station issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would make no sense. Like, if I were to have an issue like that with one of my controllers, I'd consider requesting a refund.
Well, I would, but I can't refund it because whenever I get something, I immediately like rip it out of the box and destroy the box.
Wow.
Yeah. I also don't have the receipts.
Still, though, I would think I should be able to request a refund if it's like, or wait, no, I feel like there is there warranties on those controllers? Because I know, I'm not entirely sure for video games, but I remember for like some of my keyboards and headphones and stuff, whenever there'd be a problem with it, there would be like some sort of like certain month warranty that I could have it replaced for free.
I can't really do. Well, even though I can't use this controller, I'm gonna try using it once my laptop's fixed. And I'll just use it as the laptop controller.
All right.
Because this controller looks very nice.
I missed.
If
Oh, I missed.
I'd send you an image of what the controller looks like, so if you want to know what the controller looks like, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
It's a very nice controller.
I'll check it out later. I'm just left questioning if I'm going to have enough time to kill Kalameet, because at the rate we're going, it's still very slow. So, alright, I think until Kalameet's health starts to get really low, I'm gonna switch back over to the Dragon Slayer arrows. Just to speed things up a bit.
Kalameet's that thing you're trying to kill earlier on from like last stream, right?
Yes, this black dragon in the sky right now. This is Kalameet.
You're still doing that? How long does it take to kill?
Depending. Oh, no! No! What is my guy doing? No! Why didn't I switch out?
Did you die?
I died. All I had to do was switch out. What was my guy doing?
Hours of progress lost.
Yep, hours of progress lost. Well, great, because...
Was it just like some random like lag with the controller, or like...
For some reason, my guy just decided to dodge roll instead of switching out of... Now, that could be my fault for pressing the wrong button or something on the controller. Because, man, the controls for aiming with the bow is very weird in that sense. Because... Alright, he was so close to dying, man. Now I'm gonna have to do it all over again. I'm not gonna have enough time now to do this before going to the movies with my sister. I'm gonna have to either put this on pause for later to... Well, no, I was hoping I'd be able to quick finish this tonight, but... Knowing that I'm going to be at the movies with my sister, that's going to be like leaving me gone for a really long time. I think I'm just going to end stream super shortly. I only did this now because I thought I'd have enough time, but ultimately...
Then your character just decided to do its own thing. I can't even imagine how that must feel. Just like you did hours of progress just for that.
It does hurt because yeah, it would be a bit more tolerable if it wasn't for the fact that I spent like basically a couple hours trying to shoot this thing down, and for all those hours to now basically be for nothing, it does bother me.
It's like, I have the same frustrations, like, not the same game, but like a different game I usually play a lot. You know how I do upload those videos on my channel where I play a Friday Night Funkin' song but do a full combo of it? You know those videos I do?
Hmm?
You know those videos, am I speaking too fast or am I like speaking too quiet?
No, I think the game is just like, I'm gonna turn the game volume down. I think that's the issue here, is that the game volume is just a bit too high at the moment that I can hardly hear you. Alright, I should be able to hear you better now.
Okay. As I was saying, I could somewhat relate to the frustration you're going through, because you know those videos I upload where I play a Friday Night Funkin' song and I do a full combo of it? Like, no misses? No misses?
Yes?
I know most songs I have done like in first try, but there are some songs like where I die like multiple times. I have to go through like gigabytes of videos because I like video. Oh, I can't even speak. Like so many attempts I've done on certain songs.
Alright, let's try some experimenting.
There's some songs I haven't even finished because it took me too many attempts, and I would have no room away.
Okay, 75. That's an improvement. I'm going to see if there's ways I can deal damage to Kalameet faster. I'm going to try getting a little bit closer with each of these and see if I can find a sweet spot that deals a ton of damage, because I can't keep going like this. What is my guy doing? I'm going to die again.
He's going turbo. Do you get the reference?
Yes, I know what going turbo means. I'm gonna get a bit closer, since I think the closer I am, the more damage I deal. Okay, that damage output was pathetic. I'm taking a bit more damage, but again, I have loads of healing items, so I don't really care about how much damage I take at this point. I just want to find faster ways to deal more damage to Kalameet. And I need to find out, like, what's a good sweet spot for this? That I can get the most damage-wise and still, you know, be back in the safe spot. This is making it go a little bit faster, but I still don't think it's going to allow me to do this fast enough before heading down to the movies.
Oh, I had to head out of the call now. Let's have a nice day, gamer.
Alright, have a nice day, Jackie. That just straight up missed. So clearly that's not a good spot to aim. Let's try aiming a bit more over here a little bit. I want to find the best spots to shoot. So I'm going to get experimental with my shots so I can really get the most out of this. Okay, 93, that's pretty good. Alright, so 93 I had gotten around over there. Okay, Kalameet's coming over, so... What is my guy doing? I might die here. Okay, by some miracle I survived that. Okay, so it was around the... Okay, he's doing that again. Okay, that was pathetic. Come on now. I'm still not finding the best sweet spot to deal good damage. Maybe I should try aiming just a little bit higher to see if I can get a good shot in all of this, to see if where the best place to shoot him is at. Because I don't really see any good spots to shoot yet. Let's try specifically here. Right in the middle of that. Okay, 75, that's pretty decent at least. Don't know how well that'll keep working. But 75 is, well, something, I guess. Don't know how well that's going to continue to work out for me. Okay, I just straight up missed there. So clearly that was too low. So sometimes too low, sometimes too high. That's 67. How did I get that sweet spot that allowed me over 100 points of damage earlier? I don't know how. I want to experiment and figure out why. So I'm not stuck here all day and I get the most out of my shots. Only 49 there. What did I do that I managed to deal such good damage earlier? Was it the headshot? Was it the rate of when I fired? I really don't know. Okay, he's doing this attack. Attacking range is going to be a little bit different. And of course I miss. Yeah, that's the last time I ever make a bet for something on the channel. I can't believe I slipped up when I was getting close to winning. It's gonna sting for a while, because this isn't going any faster. Only 28, that was pathetic. What is my guy doing? Maybe I'll just make this into a video later. I might just delete this stream and just show a video of me successfully killing Kalameet. Because, man, that defeat still hurts. 70, not bad. Not as high as that one time, though. I don't get it. What did I do differently that one time that I scored such high damage? He still has a ton of health left, and I've only got like an hour left to try and beat him before I have to get going to the movies. I should have maybe saved this for tomorrow. Well, no, I'm going to be kind of tired of Dark Souls for a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Spyro the Eternal Night tomorrow, and depending on what leftover time I have that day, I'll focus towards trying to beat this. Let's see here. How close can I get? Still only 59 after going all that way. Mostly a miss there. How did I miss? I'm basically back to doing things as they were before. Only difference this time is that I'm not taking my sweet time, like, waiting to get into just the right spot to get Kalameet to show up. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else I can do to speed this up, other than to just simply keep at it and hope that I win. I'm picking this up. I'm tired of the same old happening. That's gonna be oh no, I managed to hit him. If by some miracle I still managed to successfully shoot him down before 5:30... At least I know he's beatable, but man... Not really gonna be in a good mood. Going to the movies unsatisfied. No, hold down the fire button. As long as I keep at this, I'll get him eventually, but man... Still... It still hurts. And yeah, at the rate we're going, I don't see us pulling this off tonight. Not with the movies I've planned. So I might just consider deleting this stream if... Great. I'm not gonna have enough to... Should have died there, but at least I'm alive. It'd be much more enjoyable if it wasn't for how long this takes. I'd be amazed if I actually kill this thing before having to leave for the movies. I just don't get why my sister wants to get there so early, because, like, showing up an hour before the movie starts, that's pretty early. I'm not sure if there's some sort of reason she wants to get up there that early. I'm certain she has a reason, but it's very odd that she'd want to show up that early. Yeah, she wants to meet me there at 5. Why 5? Is she, like, wanting to get dinner there? Like, at the burger place connected to it? And I messed up my aiming. I still dealt a similar amount of damage, but I might not have... Okay, I managed to get enough stamina to where I could have tanked a second hit. $70, not bad. I guess I could consider turning the stream back on later just so I can finish off Kalameet if I'm in the mood after all of this. Maybe I can consider it. Actually, let's move just a little bit closer. Wonder if I should consider aiming up a bit higher. I wonder wonder if I should consider aiming up a bit higher instead of where I've been aiming, because with how I feel in terms of like where I shoot, it sort of feels like I'm not aiming high enough. Maybe I'll get a bit of a slightly higher damage output if I aim just a bit higher. Nope, still a similar damage output as before. Well, it was an idea. That's gonna miss. Oh, no, it didn't miss. Well, still, though, not the most interesting thing in the world. Excuse me. $77, not bad. So I might have found a decent spot right there. If that consistently remains around 70. Okay, there it went down to 60. Almost at half health again. So yeah, maybe I'll turn the stream back on later for when I finish off Kalameet. So I definitely want to see if I can finish the game. But I might not be able to do it like this. Not with time being limited, not with how tedious it is. And at the rate we're going, it's going to take us a long time. And I don't think I have enough time to have him beaten before it's time to go to the movies. Oh, that was pretty good. He's always might be too high. Oh, actually managed to tank that. My fingers are starting to hurt. No, I didn't mean to fire there. No, I'm not making the same mistake that got me killed last time. Not again. I know my fingers are starting to hurt, but I'm not gonna let that be what ruins the run. Maybe I should hold the controller a bit higher up so I can get a better view of what I'm pressing. He's going down there. And I missed. And I misfired. Almost at half health, so at least we're moving. That maybe when I come back home after the movies, maybe I can still win. Oh, not bad. Only 51 there. Come on. As long as I'm dealing around 50 damage, I guess it's not the end of the world if it does take me this long, and it does take me until after the movies to take out Kalameet. But I'll definitely start up another live stream later tonight, specifically to go after, to finish this up and see if we can wrap up the rest of the game. Because outside of this and Manus, we are technically close to the end of the game. I do still see no reason to go after any of the remaining non-respawning enemies, I'd have no reason to do so, and it would be rather cruel. Still feels kind of bad that the most cruelest thing I've done so far throughout this run is have to kill Priscilla just for the completion. Only 25 there. Maybe I should have waited until Kalameet. Maybe I should wait till Kalameet gets closer for when he does the secondary approach. Nope. No, wait, nope, nope, stop. Just focus on tanking the fire at this point. And I misfired. I didn't even let go of the fire button. How did that happen? Okay, 49. We're almost at half health. At least, so... Again, as long as there's no slip-ups... Hopefully we don't slip up again this time, because that was really disappointing to slip up back there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep things exactly where they are and hope that, you know, there isn't a server breakdown that sends me back to the main menu or something. Because I don't know if, like, if I quit out of the game or something, if, like, Kalameet's health is going to go all the way back up. I have no idea if it's going to maintain his health or not. And I don't want to bother checking to find out either. I would like to actually try and kill Kalameet and not take any risks. I did fire a bit early there, so my attention was on my Mountain Dew, not on Kalameet himself. $67, all right. He's going in that position. Well, I missed that time, so I couldn't get the full use out of my attack. I'll have to be a bit more careful next time. And I fired that one too early. No, what is my guy doing? Okay. Only half health. And it's been quite a while now. Yeah, with the time remaining, I'm not going to have enough time. All I can really do is consider keeping things exactly as they are as I get a raid started and hope that I don't get logged out or anything due to, like, server maintenance. Because I would hate for that to happen while I'm out enjoying the movies. least I'm keeping damage output at around 70 instead of how I was doing it before where it was around like 40 and 50. Not very good damage outputs. At least I'm dealing a bit more damage per hit, so at least things are going slightly faster than they were before. Still pretty slow, though. I do still wonder if there's a way I can make this go faster. But I can't think of any way to make this go faster. Outside of taking some risks and trying out the cheese strat, which I'm not interested in trying out. At least I got Kalameet down to half health, but we are getting to the point where I should consider at some point maybe getting a raid started and getting ready to leave for the movie. But yeah, this will definitely be the last time I do this. Boom. Ooh, 75, not bad. Only 49 that time? But yeah, I probably would have had Kalameet killed by now if I didn't die earlier. Because as it stands, yeah, I'm out of time. I'd say once I use up the last Estus flask, that's when I'll start getting ready. Well, unless that takes a bit too long. So maybe around 450 or something, I consider getting a raid started. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hope that no server maintenance is going on today to make sure I don't get logged out and sent back to the main menu. Because if I get sent back to the main menu, I'm worried that it's gonna reset all of his health. Which is why I don't want to quit out or anything. Because I worked hard to get this far. All the arrows I used up, all the time that I had to put into this. I used up quite a bit of time, and I would certainly hate for something to ruin this. I fired that way too early. That dealt only 28 damage. I guess at the rate we're going, maybe I probably want to have all remaining Estus flasks used up by the time I should get going. Well, actually, the theaters isn't far from here, so I'll stick around till 5. Until I'll need to get a raid started and get going to my movie. I missed there. That would actually be a pretty good hit, though. If I can land that headshot in just the right spot. Because there, it looked like I just missed and hit the tail. So I'm wondering... Well, I fired that shot a little bit early, but I'm considering my ideas. Yeah, okay, once I use up all the remaining Estus flasks, I'll stop the stream and maybe at least get a raid started, depending on who's live at this time. At least when I come back, again, hopefully as long as I don't get logged out and his health resets, he'll only have a little bit of health left. I'll be able to finish him off quickly afterwards. What? How is that a miss? You still, you failed once before. Yep, I'm still at it, and it... Right now, Kalameet's only a little less than half health. Unfortunately, I'm running a bit low on time before I have to leave for the movies. I would have had him killed by now if I didn't die earlier. All because of a slip-up. So, yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe once I get back from my movie... Unless other stuff comes up tonight, maybe I'll start another live stream later tonight to try and quickly finish the game. Cause so maybe while you're here freezing time, I'd like you to do one last bit of research. This will probably be the last time I'll need research from you freezing time, at least in terms of Dark Souls 1. But I'd like you to look and see, like, if I'm in the middle of fighting an enemy, and then something happens that quits me out, if the enemy health bar resets. That's what I'd like to know, because while I can probably keep it on this screen while I'm out at the movies, and then when I turn the stream back on, I could just be right back into this spot. What I'm worried about is if something happens like server maintenance logs me out, and then when I get back, I end up realizing, oh, I gotta do everything all over again. And take out all of his health again. That's what I'm worried about. So I would like you to maybe do some research just to be sure, like, will their health bar reset? Like an enemy health bar, does it reset if I end up getting quit out of the game, whether it would be my fault or not? You mean if you go back to... yes. If I end up back in the main menu somehow, whether it would be something that logs me out, or something something like server maintenance or a connection issue. I would like to know if that, like, ending up back in the main menu will, and going back into the game will, like, reset enemy health bars. 54 damage, not bad. Actually, let's move a little bit closer. How would you expect to save your progress if you spawn on bonfire? No, because, like, most of the time when I... Like, the flame that I saw up there, that usually is the game auto-saving my progress. The flame in the top right corner. That's indicating when it auto-saves my progress. So when I quit out of the game and, you know, reload... I'd normally be in the exact same spot that I was before when I quit out of the game. So, if I do that, I want to know if, you know, I'll end up back at the main, or if enemy health bars get reset, if they were initially damaged before, and, you know, then I quit out and reload the game. It's something I'd experiment with myself, but considering the fact that I'm still in the middle of killing Kalameet, is something I do not want to experiment with right now. And I messed up my fire position, causing me to miss. Now, I'm also going to have to consider... Well, I know that as long as I'm far back enough, Kalameet won't come on screen, so I can just stand perfectly still. I'm just simply annoyed since I've been at this for a while. At least he's down to like a third of his health remaining. So when I get back, it might still take somewhat of a while, but at least I'll be close to taking him down. But I am reaching a point to where I'm going to have to start getting ready for the movies here in a moment. Because I feel like it's extremely risky if I just have my guy stand here. Obviously, as long as I stand back a bit, I'll be safe from Kalameet showing up. What I'm worried about is if, you know, some sort of server maintenance happen or a connection issue that disconnects me. Because I'm playing on online mode right now. Realizing that maybe I should have started this up on offline mode. That might have been too early to fire. Yeah. Still landed a hit, but that was still way too early to fire. Wait, actually, let's go a little bit closer. Now with the gang close to me needing to leave... Why don't I start considering getting a raid ready? A raid over on Twitch. But yeah, I'll come back to this later after the movies. Like, I'm actually going to turn this stream off because I'm going to be, you know, AFK for way too long to just have it on a dinner break screen like I usually have it. Okay, so they restore health. So that does mean I'm kind of stuck here. So if something happens that I get logged out automatically while I'm out enjoying the movies, we're going to have to restart all of this. So all I can do is just have my guy stand still in a spot where Kalameet doesn't come up and attack him, and just hope that I don't get disconnected while I'm at the movies. Hopefully this doesn't prevent me from being able to enjoy the movie I'm going to, because I know I had scheduled this. If you want to do it that way, you head to the game to rest wait, what? Rest mode. If you log out, it's all over. Wait, there's a way to put the game to rest mode? How do I do that? Also, I should quickly heal. Also, was that, my sister messaging me just now? I'll have to check it out in a moment. For now. Okay. So I'm gonna hang back now, because I'm now at the point to where I'm ready to end the stream for now. So, how do I put the game in rest mode exactly? Leftover from a dinner. Oh, only Nintendo. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I've put my Switch to sleep before. I've put my Switch to sleep before, and when I came back in, I ended up getting automatically logged out. Anyway, I do need to unfortunately end stream now because I gotta get going to make sure I'm ready for my movie. I will at least end things off by getting a raid started on Twitch. But yeah, I'm kind of just left having... Really? I have not seen that. It's always been a problem for me, though. That's odd. Anyway, I'll just raid someone on Twitch real quickly. And then we can... I'm going to get going. So let's see here. Who interesting is playing Dark Souls at this time? So right now I don't know. What is this? Let's see, this person... Okay, that person's ending stream. Okay, we got a couple of raid options here. Let's see, what? To later. Yeah, I will be back later tonight after the movie. But yeah, for now I gotta get going. Again, I'm kind of just left to stand here and hope that I don't die, or I mean, with the position I'm in, I should be okay with where I am. I should be safe. My only fear is getting automatically logged out, because a ton of stuff could happen and I get unlucky, and next time I play Dark Souls I have to start it up all over again. That would be absolutely terrible. But yeah, let's raid this channel. Oh. Alright. Wait, why do I hear myself? Oh, because of Stream Manager. Anyway. With that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.